let hunger get in the way of your game.
At Bridgestone, our engineers want to help make sure you're not stuck on the side of the road. Our revolutionary Drive Guard tires are engineered to take a puncture and drive up to 50 miles.
Ready to go.
Watch our latest Archer demo at BridgestoneTire.com.
New bike?
Yeah, because I got
Allstate. If you total your new bike, they replace it with a brand new one.
That's cool. I got a new helmet.
We know, Steve.
It's good to be in good hands.
Take on the mainstream. Introducing Nissan's new Midnight Edition.
Okay, that's a one-piece breast, $5. Pot pie, costs you $5. That's a famous bowl, $5. Tenders for a $5, and that's my two-piece original recipe, also $5. That's 5 real meals, each for $5. KFC, it's finger-licking good.
Battles aren't won solely on the field. Battles are won within. Over enemies of fear. Enemies of doubt. In that place where promises are kept. In the heart of every Marine, you'll find a promise. A promise of battles won.
Good morning.
We're America's #1 sporting goods store, and we're always open. Every season starts at Dicks.com.
There are no doubts, no questions in the game, no holes in the commitment. Those two teams have a rivalry, and one has what we all want. Yet, 16, all here with this chance.
Sit down, Leon.
Style, the motivation, they are personal.
Sit down, Leon. Sit down, Leon.
Here, I equals we. And there are plans, there are schemes to modernize the recent history. To shove aside all the hype and dictate the limelight.
Be humble.
Day one of the 2017 NBA playoffs finishes out west in Los Angeles at Staples Center. It's game one between the Utah Jazz and the LA Clippers. The 4-5 matchup in the Western Conference. Both teams won 51 games, but the Clippers won the season series and thus own the tiebreaker and home court. Earlier tonight, San Antonio clobbered Memphis to go up 1-0 in that series, and tomorrow on ABC it is Golden State and Portland. Everybody, alongside Doug Collins, I'm Dave Pasch. J.A. Adonde will join us in a minute. Whether it's blowing a 3-1 series lead 2 years ago against Houston or going out in the first round last year against Portland, Doug, the Clippers have had their fair share of playoff disappointments. Now, they are the hottest team coming into the playoffs, winning 7 in a row. We'll see if it carries over. But Chris Paul playing some of the best basketball of his career right now.
Well, he missed 21 games due to injury, and it really set this team back. They're playing their best basketball. He is healthy. He's the guy that drives the engine of this team. They are a very efficient offense. He doesn't turn the ball over. He gets the ball in the right spots. The guy I think who could be the difference maker in this series, though, Blake Griffin, I'm not sure that Utah has the answers for him to defensively. He should have a big series, Dave.
Utah in the playoffs for the first time since 2012. You look at Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had a breakout game today as a first-time All-Star for Milwaukee. Can Gordon Hayward, a first-time All-Star, do the same thing tonight?
Well, we talked to Quinn Snyder, his coach. He said, I want him to be aggressive. He's played 3 games against the Clippers. In 2 of them, he was 7 for 24 for a combined 20 points. In the win, he had 27. So they need him to come out and be in the attack mode. And if they're going to win, they're going to need Rudy Gobert to anchor the best defense in the NBA. He has been terrific this year, Dave.
Our starting lineup brought to you by Modelo Especial. For the Utah Jazz, in the backcourt, it'll be George Hill in his first season with the Jazz, averaging a career best in scoring. He's with Ingles, Hayward, Boris Diaw, the former Spur, and Rudy Gobert. Same starting 5 for the Clippers: Redick, Paul, Griffin, Jordan, and Bamute, who Doc Rivers is calling on to guard Gordon Hayward. And with Austin Rivers not available because of injury, they need Bamute to stay out of foul trouble. Will this finally be the year for the Clippers? They've never been to the conference finals. Of course, not only would they have to win this series, but likely beat the Warriors to get there. Oh boy, an injury early as Gobert goes down hard, having trouble getting up. Wow.
Well, let's hope he just banged knees, Dave. Let's hope he did not. I mean, this is terrible for the Utah Jazz. You can see, yes.
Because sometimes if it's non-contact, it's worse, right?
Yeah, very much so. No, but that's one of those things, though. It's for anybody who's ever hit their crazy bone or whatever, the feeling you get. And let's hope this young guy is going to be able to get back out on the floor. Now, Derek Favors will come in now, and he's playing as a backup center.
And he's got to guard DeAndre Jordan. So 17 seconds in, Gobert, a defensive player of the year candidate, goes out with injury. Ingles with the block on Redick. Diaw falling back, can't get it to go, and Chris Paul tracks it down. Here's Griffin on the season, averaging 22 points per game. Trying to muscle his way into the lane, and defensive 3 seconds is the call. It'll be a technical and a free throw for the Clippers.
You know, Dave, we had the Clippers in here about, 3 weeks ago or so, and I remember leaving the game, and I thought, you know what, they're not in condition to play at the level they're going to have to play at, as Chris Paul makes the free throw. And since that point in time, they have really improved. They've had the chance to practice. They've gotten their edge back. They started the year 14-2, finished at 11-2. So this is a team that's one of the best teams in the league when they're healthy.
Won 7 in a row, including last weekend in San Antonio. Chris Paul with a pull-up jumper. Paul playing his 70th career playoff game. He'll turn 32 next month.
Now, for people who have not seen Utah play, they move the ball. They use a lot of the clock. They're very unselfish. They read defenses very nicely, as Ingles does there with the back cut and gets the score. And so this is a team that you've got to play all 24 seconds of the shot clock. You cannot snooze on that weak side or you get beat just like they did on that play.
Quinn Snyder, brilliant coach for the Jazz in his 3rd year, certainly a Coach of the Year candidate. 11 more wins than a year ago. Griffin knifes his way through the lane, and Hayward gets the board. And a foul down the court. Offensive foul called on Favors. Gordon Hayward had to pick up a foul earlier to stop play when Gobert went down, and now Favors with the personal foul.
See, one of the things now with Blake Griffin, you talk about his post game. You take Rudy Gobert out of there, and now who's going to protect the rim?
Well, right to nobody. DeAndre Jordan with an easy dunk. Jordan, first team All-NBA center last year, and made the All-Star team this year for the first time, and then he just swats that one right back in the face of Gordon Hayward out of bounds.
Well, people who've not seen the Clippers play, Bamute does not get a lot of the pub. But he's one of the better defensive players at his position at that small forward. So Hayward's going to have his work cut out in this series. He's going to have to stay on the move and stay aggressive every possession.
Here's George Hill in his 9th NBA season. Shot clock at 3. Bad pass. It's a Diaw forced to step on the sideline. A turnover. That's 3 giveaways already by Utah. Paul wants to push pace off the giveaway. But an offensive foul here on DeAndre Jordan.
Yeah, that's a good call. What happened on that play is George Hill went underneath the screen, and then watch Jordan when he rolls. You're not allowed to bury that guy. You see him throw his hip out there. That's a good call. That's a moving screen, and you have to be able to protect that guard if he's going to go under the screener.
Rudy Gobert has not returned to the Utah bench. Went out 17 seconds in. He knocked knees with a clipper. Here's Favors, former top 3 pick. The face-up jumper off the mark. Tracked down by Jordan, who is 3rd in the NBA in rebounding during the season. Griffin may have walked that time. Had trouble with a handle. And Redick throws it into the 3rd row.
You know, we'll talk a little bit about Gobert again, too. We talk about his defensive influence, but what Utah misses now when he's out, he's that guy in the middle of the floor, sets a screen, that rim roller that you can either throw to the basket and get a lob, or you collapse the defense and it creates offense. So they're going to really miss his screening in the middle of the floor and what that created for them on the offensive end, Dave.
But it is amazing that they won as many games as they did. Quinn Snyder told us before the game the starters played a combined 111 minutes together. Hayward missed some time early in the year. He misses a 3 there. Long rebound to Griffin.
I think the Clippers, anytime they can, are going to look for early offense. You do not want to have to play against a set defense like the Jazz. They're one of the best in the NBA, even without Gobert.
Jordan tried to put it home, could not, but Bamute there to track it down.
Multiple possessions.
All the attention that Jordan draws. But he get the second chance opportunity, and Blake Griffin with his first basket. 7-2, Clippers with the early lead.
On May 5th.
Who do you think you are?
Well,
They told me you people were conceited jerks.
but that isn't true at all.
Dude.
I'm using my wrong eye again, aren't I? Rated PG-13. Tickets still available.
At Burger King, deal time is all the time with the King Savings Menu. Get 3 fluffy pancakes for 89 cents, 2 flame-grilled Whopper meals for $10, or 10 golden nuggets for $1.49. The King Savings Menu. All day, every day. Only at Burger King.
Take on the mainstream. Introducing Nissan's new Midnight Edition.
On May 5th.
Welcome to the frickin' Guardians of the Galaxy.
Die, spaceship! That's a really bad sign. Rated PG-13. Tickets still available.
Blazers, Warriors, Game 1, tomorrow at 3:30 on ABC.
Seriously, what is this place?
It's heaven.
Yeah, muscle heaven. You want to take one for a test drive?
Miles away.
Dodge, Fast and Furious tested and approved. Check out the Journey in Durango during the Fast and Furious sales event. Best in class power for under 30 grand. The Fate of the Furious in theaters now.
During the auto show, well-qualified current lessees of competitive vehicles get a low-mileage lease on the 2017 Durango for $229 a month.
At Honda, we're proud of our heritage. Like with the Civic. It's stylish. And fast, with great performance and handling. All things we learned building engines like this. So hurry in to the Honda Dream Garage sales event.
Get a great deal on the 2017 Civic, a KBB.com overall best buy for 2017 at your Honda dealer.
For us to win, we're going to do it together. There's going to be so many heroes in this room. All right? It really will be. It's going to be different heroes in this room. A loose ball, making the right play, being in the right spot, trusting a pass, all of that. I mean, that's where we got to be, to that amount of trust.
Well, Doc Rivers won a championship 9 years ago in Boston, was hired 4 years ago to replace Vinny Del Negro and take the Clippers to the next level. It hasn't happened yet. They're up early here in game one of this series, 7-2. And Utah lost potential All-NBA center Rudy Gobert in the first 17 seconds. George Hill out of the timeout with a 2.
You can see also the Clippers will do a lot of switching. And so when the Jazz recognize that they can't get stagnant, they've either got to attack or keep moving the ball.
Ingles has done a good job on Redick so far. Takes the ball right away from him. And Ingles can't get the layup, but he's fouled.